Hello and welcome to With My Plant channel. In Gibberellin series, today we are in third class, and before this we have already completed the history of gibberellin as well as the biosynthesis of gibberellin. Today we are going to understand the agricultural role of gibberellin. So the first role of GA is the stem elongation. As we know in the history as well as in biosynthesis that it has important role in stem elongation. So gibberellin plays an important role in elongation of your stem and also the leaf sheaths in the plants. They stimulate both cell division as well as the cell elongation. It is also helping the auxin to elongate the cell, resulting in increased internodal elongation or internodal length. So when we are going to produce the dwarf plant, we usually we usually prefer to silence the gene of gibberellin receptors, which cause the signaling, which stops the signaling of gibberellin in the cell. So lack of gibberellin leads to shortened internodes and reduced plant height in various plants like peas, beans, cucumber and more. So in this field we can see the dwarf cucumber has been cultivated. Okay, so it is another important role is the dwarfism, reversal of dwarfism. Mutant dwarf varieties of plants such as corn, pea exhibit stunted growth due to the absence of endogenous gibberellin or the presence of inhibitor. So there are two ways of gibberellin or dwarf variety development. Number one, we can reduce the biosynthesis of gibberellin inside the plant. Another is we can produce inhibitor of gibberellin in the plant. So exogenous application of gibberellin promote rapid internode elongation and restore normal growth. So if in a cell if in a cell there is receptor of gibberellin but gibberellin is not there, gibberellin is absent, or there is inhibitor of gibberellin which is blocking gibberellin, in both the cases there will be no elongation. But here there is the presence of receptor. So when we are applying the gibberellin externally, it will respond, the receptor will respond to the externally applied gibberellin and it will respond and it will basically elongate the internode. That way also we can develop dwarf varieties, but in these case externally applied gibberellin will show the action. But if we silent the receptor, if we silent the receptor of gibberellin, we can go for dwarf varieties. So the second important or third you can say third important role of gibberellin is the prevention of senescence. The prevention of senescence. So this gibberellin is responsible uh, for acting against the senescing hormones such as your abscisic acid and ethylene. So exogenous application of gibberellin can delay senescence in leaves of certain plants like taraxonum and rumex and tropiolum. So this is a rumex plant and this is tropiolum. It is always alternatively known as your nasturtium. Another important role of gibberellin is the as I told you that it reduce or it delays senescence. So, in utilizing this role of gibberellin, uh, GA is applied in navel orange to control the rind coloration pace and extend the harvesting window or harvesting period. We can extend through this application of GA, and different GA applications and timings are needed based on the desired effect. Okay, so as per desire, we can uh, apply different type of GA in different timings. Ensure usage of registered GA formulation meant for delaying green edging and minimizing creasing. Another important role of GA is that it breaks dormancy and helps in germination of seeds. Gibberellin plays a important role in breaking the seed dormancy. They induce germination in light sensitive seeds. So it is very important. It is basically inducing germination in light sensitive seeds even in complete darkness. That means it is basically replacing light in seed germination. This is very important question in exam point of view. Okay, and can replace the need of low temperature in some temperate species like apple, peach, and promoting seed germination. So it is somehow replacing the low temperature requirement as well, replacing the low temperature requirement. Okay, so it is also involved in de novo synthesis of hydrolytic enzyme. So when a seed is germinated, the plumule radicle is developing. How it is developing? It has some stored food in the endosperm or cotyledon. Okay, so this stored food are basically your biomolecules such as your carbohydrates, proteins. Okay, so this gibberellin is helping to break down these complex molecules into simplified form, and for that it is activating basically the hydrolytic enzymes such as your amylase and protease. Okay, so these are amylase is acting on amylose and protease is acting on the protein in the aileron layer, adding the breakdown of stored starch into simple sugar, and this sugar serves as a energy for growing embryo. Okay, another important role is it helps in bolting and flowering. Gibberellin deficiency can cause a rosette habit in certain plants where excessive leaf development occurs but overall growth is limited, resulting in short stem. Just before reproduction, these plants exhibit a rapid elongation of the stem, that is bolting, and initiate flowering. Gibberellin treatment during the rosette growth phase induces the elongation of flowering. This kind of nature we can see in biennial plants such as your brassica family. Okay, another important role is the sex expression. Gibberellin have capacity to influence the flower sex expression. Their application can shift flower sex towards maleness, promoting the formation of male flower on genetically female plants like cannabis, replacing the female flowers with male flower on monoecious plants like cucurbits. This is very important. These are the flowers of cucurbits. The female flower look like this, and these are the male flowers basically. So it is enhancing this male flower and reducing the female flower numbers. Another important role is it produce parthenocarpy. Parthenocarpy I have already told in auxin series. You can see that. Okay. So what is parthenocarpy? I have mentioned there. Okay, gibberellin, similar to auxin, can induce the formation of seedless fruits without the need for the pollination or fertilization. They are effective in inducing parthenocarpy in various plants like cucumber, brinjal, tomato, and grape. So one variety is there, Thompson seedless variety. Thompson seedless variety of grape which produce seedless fruits because of this presence of these gibberellins, okay, leading to commercially viable seedless fruit production. Okay, because of seedlessness, fruits are more preferred by the consumers. So that's why these are commercially viable fruit. So this is all about your gibberellin's role in agriculture. I hope you got a brief idea about gibberellin's role in agriculture. For any other doubts, you can comment, and we can further read or revise it for further. Thank you.